All right, here we go. We are live. We are live. We are live. I am live on YouTube. I am live on the TikTok. I am live. So, woohoo! How's everyone doing? Happy Sacred Sunday. Happy Easter to those that celebrate Easter. Had to adjust my camera a little bit there on the tube of you. So I hope everyone is doing well. It's me, Reiki Master Allison, and I am here today on this sacred Sunday. And like I said, it is Easter. So for those that celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you. If you don't celebrate Easter, then we'll just say happy sacred Sunday. All right. But I am hello, how are you? But I am here today because I want to give us a message for the week. Um, a little bit about what I have going on this week. As a matter of fact, on Tuesday, I am hosting a free masterclass that is to help you unlock your goal setting and goal achieving. Because as Reikipreneurs, that is something that trips us up a lot. If you have this um, habit of setting goals for yourself, but not quite achieving them. Maybe you fizzle out, maybe around week two, and then you find yourself having to start all over again, or you just lose your whole interest in it. I'm gonna help you out. So come to my free masterclass. Um, come to my free masterclass. The link is if you are watching this on TikTok, the link is in my bio. If you are watching this on the tube that is you, it is in the description. But if you just want to save yourself the trouble, you can just go to tinyurl.com/goalgetter25. That is tiny, the word tiny, TINY, and then the letters URL.com, and then slash goal getter, GETTER 25, the numbers 2 and 5. All right. Simple pimple, easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's going on there on TikTok? Come on in the room and say hello. Come on in the room and say hello. All right. So, our message today is going to come from two decks. So, since this is the week that we're going to have the master class, we're going to also kick off the celebration of my launch of a new program that I have. And it is going to be launched by the end of the day. I was hoping I would have everything together by Sacred Sunday, this session, but no. And that's fine. Okay. That is fine. Um, but it is a beautiful 90-day group coaching program, and it is called Manifest Your Goals, Master Your Time with Intention. Mm, because a lot of us have issues with time management along with our goal setting. So I wanted to create a program where we can work on this together as a group. So again, more details to come. I'll be officially launching it this evening. So just be looking out for it. Okay. All right. Now let's get to the business at hand. So we've got two decks. So the first deck that I pulled from, Sacred Journey Oracle deck by Vicky Ayala. This is a beautiful deck that is created, and it's actually one of the most popular decks um, with my students and clients alike. Everybody loves this deck. And it's by Vicky Ayala, and she is a brand strategist. So she created these decks with us in mind. Those of us that are spiritual entrepreneurs, Reikipreneurs, whatever preneur you are, that has a spiritual based, heart led business, this deck right here is really good. So the companion to the message will be The Faces of Oshun by Abiola Abrams. So we're going to have one deck from Sacred Journey and the other from Faces of Oshun. Excuse me. All right, perfect. All right, so let's get this party started, right? Okay. So the Sacred Journey Oracle deck card, ambition. Ambition. Is that a scary word for you as a Reikipreneur, spiritpreneur, whateverpreneur, gonapreneur, wannapreneur, needspreneur, whateverpreneur you are? Is the thought of or the word ambition a triggering word for you? Let me know in the comments. Is that a triggering word for you? Because for some people it is. So let me know before I read this card. Is it a triggering word? Because we're going to work through that. Okay? Because it doesn't have to be. All right. Hair's doing its own thing today. All right. So there is nothing wrong with reaching for the stars in a galaxy far, far away. There is nothing wrong with reaching for the stars in a galaxy far, far away. There's nothing wrong with that. And so many of us feel like there's something wrong with us reaching for the stars, that we shouldn't want that for ourselves. And I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's a few reasons as to why. But a lot of us are afraid. Hi, happy Easter. A lot of us are afraid to be ambitious because we're told that, many of us were taught growing up that ambition was a bad thing. So we've got to undo a lot of those mindsets. So again, this first card is giving us the anchoring message, if you will. There's nothing wrong with reaching for the stars in a galaxy far, far away. And you could also say, even if you don't really know how you're going to get there, there's still nothing wrong with you dreaming about it. There's still nothing wrong with you thinking about it. There's still nothing wrong with you pursuing it. So give yourself that permission. So then I asked the Faces of Oshun, what do we need to do, or what do we need to understand about this block of ambition, how do we need to get there? So then this card came up, which is so honestly beautiful that it matches kind of what I have on. I love it. Some of the same coloring is there. So Oshun of Envy. Ooh. Oshun of Envy. It says jealousy, self-doubt, inadequacy. Hold on, hold your mute before you get mad at me. Let me tell you what we're talking about, okay? Before you get mad, take a breath. And it says, envy is in the air, and it ain't pretty. Oshun of envy brings forth uncomfortable truths and emotions you or those around you may be wrestling with, such as envy, jealousy, or feelings of inadequacy. Rather than dismissing these emotions as purely negative, see them as powerful signals guiding you to your true desires, yet to be fully acknowledged. This green-eyed goddess serves as a mirror, for self-reflection and growth. Confront these feelings with honesty and use them as a catalyst for positive change. Embrace her wisdom and transform envy into inspiration, embarking on a journey of self discovery. There's that word again. Embracing embracing envy's shadow means facing it with self-compassion and self-awareness. Identify your triggers, discover your core desires, and channel envy into personal growth. Be mindful, limit comparisons, and lean on gratitude. Share your feelings with a trusted confidant and use creative outlets for expression. You may be like, okay, but what does that have to do with my ambition? Okay. Many of you won't allow yourself to be ambitious because you keep comparing yourself to other people. You keep comparing your journey to other people's journeys. You think, okay, so I'm supposed to look like this, or talk like this, or operate in this way, or do my business in this way. I talked about this before. I believe it was on TikTok Live. I may have also done it on here on YouTube, but I don't remember. Um, but I talked about how when I first got started as a spiritual coach, as a life coach, I started mimicking other people that I saw. I would take a little from this person, a little from that person, a little from that person, and it just never felt right. It always felt like I was either trying too hard or it just didn't feel right on me. And then I was like, okay, I've got to do this and I don't know what I need to do. And then it just, spirit was like, okay, well, how about you just be you? How about you just be you? How about you stop hiding? Even though I was showing up on videos, I was talking to the people and everything else, I was still hiding. And you might be like, well, how were you hiding if you were doing videos? I wasn't telling my story. I wasn't talking about how I made it. I wasn't talking about things that I've done, things that I struggled with still, and things that I overcame. How could I truly help my clients if I was not being my most authentic self? If I wasn't showing up in the most authentic version of myself as possible? Well, the answer is I wasn't. And because of that, I was attracting the wrong people. I was attracting people that I would have never wanted to work with. And it's not that they were bad people, it's just that they weren't mine. They weren't for me. It was not for me. So my ambition that I had was not fully realized because I was too busy trying to mimic and mirror other people. When I let go of trying to be like other people, then and let the true me shine through, that's when the miracles started to happen. That's when the blessings started to rain down. That's when I started getting people signing up for my courses, my programs, my coaching, my Reiki sessions, and everything else. When I let go of comparing myself to other people, looking at how everybody else does it, and thinking, why can't I do that? How come I can't have that? And blah, 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 not understanding that, I was hindering my own blessing. Anybody with me on this? Anybody understanding what I'm saying? We hinder ourselves. We hinder our own blessings by comparing ourselves to other people. Comparing your journey to someone else's journey is not a good thing because we're all different. We can have similarities. We can have, similar things that we all struggle with. I can go into a room with people who are emotional eaters, and we can all say, hey, we're all emotional eaters because I know I am. But that person's journey, thank you, Goddess Christine, for the gifts on TikTok. That person's journey and my journey are still different. Even though we have similarities, it's still different. And listen, nobody can tell your story like you. Nobody can tell your story like you. Nobody can live out your experiences in the way that you have because they're your experiences. So when we think about what's blocking our ambition and keeping us from reaching for the stars in a galaxy far, far away, that's the thing that's hindering us. It's the jealousy, it's the envy, it's the us doubting who we are and whose we are. Who are you? Who are you really? Have you ever sat and thought about that? Who am I really? In the grand scheme of this, and I kind of talked about this a little bit in my book too, starting over at 40, which incidentally is also kind of matching what I get on. The color coordination, the coordinate is just happening today, and I didn't even plan it. But anyway, focus. Um, but yeah, I talk about that. I had to sit with myself and be like, who am I? Who am I really? Who am I becoming? Who is the person that I'm trying to become? And the person that I want to be more than anything is my most authentic self in the version that is most in alignment with my destiny. Are you in alignment with who you are becoming, who you are striving to become on this journey? Are you in alignment with that person? I'm going to give you the affirmation here. And it says, I see the beauty in me. Do you see the beauty in you? Do you see yourself as worthy of this ambition, of this dream that you have? Do you see yourself worthy of having and achieving that dream? And that's one of the things that we're going to work on in my new program that I'm launching that has a lot to do with not just setting goals, but understanding you're worthy and deserving of it. And the new program for those that are coming in right now is called Manifest Your Goals, Manifest Your Time, and Move with Intention. That is the goal. That is the course, excuse me, the program. And it's a 90-day journey with me. It's a group coaching session. But to start things off, we have our free masterclass that's happening on Tuesday. So be there, be square. So your ambition, your block that's keeping you from reaching for those things that you say that you want, it's time for us to do some self-reflection. It's time for us to start thinking about, are we going to continue to allow those blocks to trigger us so badly that it keeps us stuck? Thank you for affirming that, Goddess Christine. See the beauty within yourself. See the beauty within your vision for yourself. The vision was given to you. It wasn't given to your neighbor, wasn't given to your friend, wasn't given to your mama, wasn't given to your daddy, it wasn't given to anybody. It was given to you. The vision for your life was given to you. And guess what? Nobody else is like yours. We can have similarities, but at the end of the day, what makes it unique is you. What makes your vision, your dreams, your goals, your ambition, what makes it unique is you. There is no one on this earth like you. Nobody. Even if you have a twin, your twin is different from you. You are the only you on this planet. You have your own set of fingerprints. Nobody else has your fingerprints. Every wrinkle, every dimple, every mole, every freckle, every hair, every whatever. It's all unique to you. And it's time for you to embrace that because it's blocking your ambition. It's blocking your ambition. So I want you to do some reflecting, and thinking about that. What is keeping me from reaching for the stars that are far, far away, which are my dreams and my goals? What is blocking me from that? Am I envious of other people? Am I unaware of that? Am I comparing myself just a little too much to other people and their journeys? What is the block? What is keeping me stuck? Thinking about that and reflecting on that gets you closer to the answer. So, that is our message today, everybody. That is what I have. So, Um, go to the link in my bio if you're on TikTok. If you are watching this on the tube, that is you. Go into the description box and go ahead and get yourself signed up for my free masterclass. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, you are going to walk away learning something. I know there's a thing where a lot of people have these free master classes, and you walk away saying, I didn't learn nothing. I'm not like that. You will walk away learning something, having some new insight of you. Okay. So you've got the free masterclass coming up, and you just have to keep looking out because the sign up and enrollment for my new group coaching sessions is coming up soon. Okay. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Love you, love you, love you. And know that because I know me, the name of that program is subject to change, but it's a work in progress. Okay. But it is a beautiful program that I am very excited to launch. So all right, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Easter to those who celebrate Easter. And if you don't celebrate Easter, then just happy Sunday to you. All right. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye, TikTok. Bye, YouTube.